Alright, hello, this is Scholar Strive doing some math. Today we're going to be looking at stem and leaf plots and histograms. Okay, so let's just kind of look at examples. But here, a survey asked people how many miles they commute to work. The results are listed below. Make a stem and leaf plot of the data. So how many miles does it take for them to get to work? So you collected some data, 5, 10, 18, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and what you want to do, if you wanted to make a stem and leaf plot, is first you need to rearrange in numerical order. So first step, write in numerical order. So first number is 2, then 4, 5, 5, 8, 9, 10, 10, 12, 14, 15 times 2, 18, 20, 23, 27, 35. And that's it. Okay. Okay, if we wrote it in numerical order. Okay, stems. So how this stem and leaf plot is you have stems and leaves. And stem is going to define basically your interval and your leading digits. Okay. So this goes from 2 to 35. So we're going to have stems of 0, which means the 0 place, like 2, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, everything before 10. We're going to have 1, so that makes tens, so everything from 10 to 19. 2 will represent everything from 20 to 29, and then 3 will represent everything from 30 to 39. Okay. Okay, now we're going to create our stem and leaf plot. So you must write stem and leaves. Okay, so we're going to have 0 here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this is how it works. So in order, you just write the number, well, I'll just do an example. So from 0 to 9, so all you have to do is put the number from the data. So there's 2, there's 4, there's 5, twice, and 8, and 9. Okay? For your tens, so your stem represents your first digit. So if I had 10, I would put 0 here. So that means 10. This means another 10. This would mean 12, 14, and then there was 15 and 15, and then there was 8. Okay. So now we're in the 20s. So 20 was our first number, then 23, then 27, then 20, then that was it. And then we move on to 30s, and then there was 35. Okay, so if you look at it, let me use colors here. it kind of looks like a bar graph. See? Kind of looks like a bar graph there. Okay, so once again, stem is your leading digit. So 0 from 0 to 9, and then we put the next digit 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. And then stem 1, that represents our tens. Okay, and you always want to write your key. Okay, so key means, like 3, 2 equals 32. Okay, stem, leaf. Stem on the left, leaf on the right. Alright, let's do that again. Really? Decimal points? Okay, so first thing you gotta do is rearrange them in order. So 3, 3.2, there's 3.4, 3.4, 3.6, 3.7, 3.9. Better mark these off. 4.3, 4.7, 4.8, 5.3, 5.9, 6.2, and 6.3. Okay. Wait. Did I? Yes. Okay. Okay, they're in order. Now we can make our stem and leaves. So these go from 3 to 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3.0, we have 3.2, 3.4, 3.4, 3.6, 3.7, 3.9. And then we have 4.3, 4.7, 4.8, 5.3, 5.9, 6.2, and 6.3. Okay, and then we write our key. If I plug in 3, 0, that means 3.0. Okay, you always need to write the key in there to determine, it's like, that doesn't mean 330 or 300 or 3000, it means 3.0. Okay, so that's stem and leaves. So let's look at a stem and leaf plot. The back-to-back stem and leaf plot shows the fundraiser sales in hundreds of dollars of the homerooms of 2 different grades. Compare the sales of each grade. So this is a back-to-back stem and leaf plot where the left side shows you the data from the 9th grade and the 10th grade is on the right. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So we want to compare the sales of each grade. So if we look at the key, so if it's 7 in the middle, that means 7.3 for the 9th graders and 7.0 for the 10th graders. So 7.3 hundreds is $730, and 7.0 hundreds is $700. Okay, so it looks like Ninth graders, just looking at this, made a lot more money than the 10th graders. Because of how many ninth graders made 8.1, 8.3, 8.3, 8.5, 8.6 hundreds of dollars. So compare the sales of each grade. So for the ninth graders, most of their data is in the 8.0 to 8.9 interval. The 10th graders are mostly at the 7.0 to 7.9 interval. So overall, the ninth graders made more money. Raised more money than the 10th. Okay. The birth weight in ounces of babies born in a hospital are listed below. Make a histogram of the data. So histogram is just a fancy word for bar graph. Just a bar graph. So, and what we do is we have intervals. So we have 90 to 99. We have 100 to 109. And you want to make this about the same size for each interval. Well, they should be the same size. 120 and then 139. So once again, this should be 90 to 99, 100 to 109. This should be 110 to 119, 120 to 129, and 130 to 139. And luckily, all we have to do is count how many of our data fit in those intervals. So for example, we have 96 here. So between 90 and 99, we have 96. So just one. You just create a tally. So 96 is done. 100 to 109, there is 107. So that's one. 110 to 119, we have 110, 112, and 115. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then 120. So we have one here, 125 right there, 128, 122, and that's it for that. So we have 4 there, and then 2 for the 130s. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. Make our bar graph. So there was 1, so we just make a box. And then 1 also, so continue that box there. And then there was 3, so we go up to 3. So see, just a bar graph. 4, making all the bars, and then down to 2. And there's our bar graph, our histogram. Okay. Okay, so we added 1 mark for each data value. we made sure to label each interval. Okay. And then there's our histogram. Alright, let's make another one. Alright, here we go. Make a histogram of the data. So, okay, so this time we don't have a graph. Okay, so we're going to look at our numbers here, and we're going to make an interval, or intervals. Okay, interval and frequency. Okay. So we're going to do 18 to 19, 19 to 20, and 20 to 21. Well, it would be 18 to 18.99, 19 to 19.99, and 20 to 20.99. There we go. So 18 to 18.99. So we have 18.17, 18.73, and 18.59. So 1, 2, 3. 19 and 19.99 is 2. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 20s. Okay, now we're going to make a bar graph. Okay, so frequency should be your Y. And your X should be your intervals. So all I have to do is evenly space them out. And then we got a label. So this is 18.0 to 18.99. And then this is 19.0 to 19.99. And then this is 20 to 20.99. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we go up to 3, make our box, go down to 2, make our box, and then up to 4. Best if you use graph paper and straight edges. And that's all we have for today. Have a good one.